In this video, let's take a look at a safety test that you can take the next time you get into your car or truck, and it's a safety test that most drivers will fail. I can give you at least two real-life examples of why this safety tip might come in useful. First, here's a BMW X5 I was test driving some years back. And here it is a few days later, after its windshield was suddenly destroyed by flying ice from the roof of a transport truck. And as you can see from the placement of the impact, my face was lucky to have been spared similar destruction. Here's another more recent example from a few weeks ago. Jeep Gladiator Eco Diesel, and en route back from an evening photo session, my testers' upgraded LED headlights picked up on some moose in the nick of time. This allowed me to stop in time to watch them from 10 feet away instead of on my lap, at least according to my friend Carl Nadeau.
Hi, I'm Nadeau, Michelin driving expert, precision and stunt driver.
Carl's a friend of mine, and I often ask for his insight when I'm reporting on topics to do with safety at the wheel. And whether it's for sudden windshield damage, wildlife on the road, or any other reason you need to suddenly brake, there's one important thing that you should do to help protect you and those around you in those situations. But according to Carl, a lot of drivers don't make this move quickly enough if they remember to do it at all.
Actually, I'm pretty sure 50% of driver, if they're in their car, eyes open, and we ask them to put the hazard light, it's going to take them a few seconds. Where it is on top of the steering there, and they're going to look for it. So it's an emergency feature. Know where it is. It should be as normal as hitting the brakes. So you can just sit in your car and just look around and see what's surrounding you. And the hazard light should be something that you know where it is, and you can just practice the movement. Like in motor racing, we practice driver change, we practice pit stops, we practiced a lot of stuff, not because we're not good, but because we need to build the reflex.
So in any case where you need to stop quickly in an active roadway in the blink of an eye, there's just one single button you should go reaching for: your hazard lights. So to recap, your hazard lights are an excellent way to send a message to other motorists, even at a great distance away, that there's something wrong. Flashing four-ways are an even more powerful danger signal to attentive drivers than brake lights. And if your fellow motorists are on the ball, they'll light up their hazards too, alerting other motorists still to slow down and be careful, and to watch for danger. That is, after all, what your hazard lights are for.
When you drive, your eyes should be always looking around. Mirrors, side mirrors, look in front of you, like move your eyes. So this way you don't feel like hypnotized by the road, and you know everything that's surrounding you. So to do it, the simple maneuver inside the car should be done naturally without leaving your eyes off the road. Changing gear, you're not looking at the shifter. Turning the steering wheel, you know where it is. It's not going to move. The brake pedal, it's not going to move either. Same for the hazard light. You should be able to drive and just press on it, and that's it. So when something happens and you know about it and you're aware, you have to tell the other drivers, but you need something that they're going to see. So for me, the best tool is the hazard light. The only thing is, don't overuse them. If there's an extremely thick fog, yes, you can do it. But if it's just raining, don't drive with the hazard light on, because it's going to make it so normal to see people driving around with the hazard light flashing that nobody's going to pay attention in a few months. So use them at the right time.
But could you turn yours on in 1 second right now if you had to? Have you committed the location of your hazard light switch to memory? Could you find it blindfolded? Try the next time you get into your car or truck. If you can't, then train yourself to know where that button or switch is so that you can turn your hazards on immediately and without having to look for them. And if you need to send a danger signal to your fellow motorists, don't be shy to use them. This is an important tip for all drivers to know. After all, our lights are very important for many reasons, including as a communication tool. It could save your life. I'm Justin Pritchard for Driving.ca. Until next time, take care and drive safe.